These big names prove that you're never too famous to mess up. Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 biggest fails from the most successful people.
This was a circus.
Shut your mouth and let me answer the question. I'll be happy to answer.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at the times where stars on the rise had big ideas that at some point crashed and burned in a very public way.
You know something, Eric Bischoff? Tonight on Monday Nitro, Mania is got all my Hulkamaniacs running wild.
Number 10. Ja Rule's Fyre Festival Fiasco. The 2017 Fyre Festival was a Ja Rule collaboration that few want to revisit.
We had no electricity, there was no showers, there was no bathrooms, there was no running water.
In 2017, the Murder Incorporated rapper partnered with Fyre Media to promote a, quote, transformative event on an island in the Bahamas. Guests were promised high-quality food, villas to sleep in, and performances from artists like Blink-182. It only cost event-goers anywhere between $1,000 and $12,000 to be severely disappointed. In place of fancy housing, they found hastily assembled relief tents. Instead of celebrity chef cuisine, there were cheese sandwiches and salad. And the headlining band canceled. Ja Rule did apologize for the mess, offering refunds and promising a better experience next time. Number 9. Seinfelds Marriage Ref bombs. Okay, hands up if you've heard of the Marriage Ref. If not, we don't blame you. Comedian Jerry Seinfeld, known for his hilarious self-titled TV show, aimed to create and produce a unique game show. A married couple would appear on the program in the midst of a ridiculous argument. Then, a panel of celebrities would give their opinions on the issue, while the host, Tom Papa, would decide who was right.
How long have they been together? 28 years?
28 years.
It's shocking that he still wants her after 28 years.
Despite an interesting premise, critical response ranged from lukewarm to extremely negative. Amid declining viewership numbers, the Marriage Ref took a permanent timeout after its second season. It seems the legendary comic simply couldn't hit television gold twice.
Thanks for being on our show. You guys look all jazzed up and great.
Number 8. Eva Longoria loses 2 businesses. Celebrities and businesses aren't always a recipe for success, a lesson that Eva Longoria has unfortunately learned twice. The Desperate Housewives star opened her first establishment in 2008 with the Eve nightclub and Beso restaurant in Las Vegas. Despite a positive reception for the food, the nightclub accrued millions in debt, eventually filing for bankruptcy in 2011. Longoria's hunger for the culinary business lingered, leading her to open a steakhouse called She in 2012. However, after receiving a number of demerits from the health department, the eatery was forced to close its doors in 2014. Longoria has found success in other business pursuits, but restaurant luck has eluded her.
And I doubt you were ever doing that.
Are we done sharing?
Oh, yeah.
Number 7. Jada Pinkett Smith's metal band. Jaden and his odd tweets might lead the Smith family in terms of strange behavior, but Jada isn't without her own eccentricities. In 2002, the actress turned heads with her decision to start a metal band called Wicked Wisdom. Fans were skeptical, but she nonetheless rocked her way into Ozzfest by 2005. Some metalheads at the event weren't receptive though, and Wicked Wisdom opened to boos and threats.
My team didn't want me to go, I was getting death threats and all kinds of things,
Apart from social media posts, the public hasn't heard much from the band since the release of their 2013 single. Jada's acting seems to be keeping her busy these days, so it may be a while before we see her headbang again.
One of my staff has been stealing money from me, so we're beating his punk ass.
Number 6. M. Night Shyamalan's The Last Airbender. Shyamalan won audiences over with inspired critical darlings like The Sixth Sense and Unbreakable. Though his films were progressively less well received after that, The Last Airbender was considered a colossal bomb.
I don't want to hurt anyone.
The film adapted the award-winning Nickelodeon show about a young boy gifted with incredible powers meant to bring balance to the world. The rough plot is about all Shyamalan got right. In his movie, the humor of the original show is practically non-existent, the acting is awkward, and the fast-paced action is slowed to a crawl. Even the main character's name is pronounced differently.
Are you the Avatar wrong?
With a 6% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, it is a serious black mark on Shyamalan's resume.
They just don't get you.
They've never got me, and it's getting worse. It's almost like, go away.
Number 5. Kim Basinger buys most of Braselton. Everyone's made a purchase they'll regret, like a Snuggie or gym membership. But a town? Back in 1989, actress Kim Basinger and investors put $20 million together to acquire land and property in Braselton, Georgia. She had big plans for the small town of 500 people. Buildings would be revitalized, a recording studio would be built, there may even be a theme park. Unfortunately, none of it ever materialized. Around the time she filed for bankruptcy, Basinger sold Braselton for just over $4 million. Basinger certainly succeeded in getting this town's name out there, just not in the way she intended.
But I don't know what to think of all this.
Number 4, Kanye's Pastel fashion line. It's hard to imagine Kanye West being quiet about a new venture, yet the mysterious nature of his Pastel brand is what got people talking. Throughout the late 2000s, Kanye hinted at a new clothing line by making random appearances with some of the pieces, and even referencing the business in his hit song Stronger. After much anticipation, Pastel was given a release date of October 2009. But before the first sale could be made, the line was canceled. Though it's hard to tell if Pastel would have generated the buzz that Kanye's Yeezy line does, the level of excitement surrounding even the rumors of its return show that the brand still deserves a proper release. Number 3, Vince McMahon's XFL League. What if we took the gameplay of the NFL, added the flair of the WWE, and called it the XFL? What could go wrong? Well, WWE Chairman Vince McMahon can tell you. Taking place during the NFL's offseason, the XFL League was billed as a more entertaining version of football. Mike's broadcast staff conversations throughout the game, players were allowed to choose nicknames for their jerseys, and the coin toss for the ball turned into an all-out scramble for possession. Although the league made things interesting, it was far from a hit with sports fans and ratings tanked. After one season, the XFL was over, fumbling millions of dollars of investment money on its way down.
The XFL is accused of selling out the dark side of gratuitous violence, tawdry titillation, lousy football, and scripted low-life garbage.
Number 2, Michael Jordan's baseball career. In 1994, NBA superstar Michael Jordan announced he would be pursuing a career in baseball. While his motivations for making the switch can be debated, something that can't be disputed is the fact that he simply wasn't good enough. To be fair, he was an excellent baseball player, just not MLB material. Jordan initially tried out for the Chicago White Sox, but after a shaky preseason performance, he was sent over to their minor league team, the Birmingham Barons.
I don't have a problem with it, as long as it's a luxury bus.
In his opening game, he went 0-3 while at bat. Jordan's batting average remained low through the season as his error numbers rose. After a year with the Barons, he announced his return to basketball. Before we stumble onto our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
If I had the choice to buy vegan, I really like these because they have this beautiful sort of accordion back.
Number 1, Oprah Winfrey's own network. If anyone's got a magic touch, it's Oprah. Everything from her talk show to her book recommendations found great success. But as Oprah's box office bomb Beloved proved, not everything she touches turns to instant gold. In the mid-2000s, the media queen unveiled a partnership with the Discovery Channel to launch the OWN TV network in 2009. However, behind-the-scenes issues led the network's debut to be delayed for 2 years. After OWN finally premiered in 2011, low ratings and staff layoffs had critics declaring the channel a bust. In true Oprah fashion, she made moves to turn the network around, but not before a sobering brush with failure. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.